Yo, what's up guys, Cersei here, and we are back with one of the 4 of the season. We are currently unbeaten, and we're going into the fight against New Nation, who have beaten LVT and GT, who are the other main competitors. So, coming into this, we had our work cut out for us, but unfortunately we were down on score going into this, so I had to make sure I definitely didn't die so that I wasn't responsible for any deaths, which could lead to us falling behind even more. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting my big boost on. So yeah, we're going to have a few fights here. Not too many, but we have some big ones. We have a Zyla boss, we have a hazard shift Nico, and then just these 2 Path 8 fights. So a bit of a smaller one, but the last couple have been quite big, so I couldn't complain too much. And yeah, main thing is I just want to make sure that unless I have 5 or more tactical charges, I'm not having more than a bar of power, because I don't want him to avail of me. I didn't put on max deep wounds because I didn't think I needed it for one fight. I was like, you know what, I can just kind of nuke through him, even if it takes a little bit longer. Like at the moment, 20 seconds in, and he's taking a lot of damage. So I knew I was alright, I knew it was never going to be a problem, but yeah, that was the main reason why I didn't put it on. I managed to get a popper on me, but I wasn't actually sure for what reason. And then I ran straight into a special one because I didn't expect him to throw it. So we're just going to get rid of that by using the heavy attack. And then yeah, I need to get up my tactical charges to 8 with this special attack, which is good. So now we can just worry about doing some combos for a bit. And obviously the thing about Nick Fury is that he's got a second life, so it'd be very difficult to die to this fight. Like, I'd have to be completely dreadful, which can definitely happen. Bear in mind, this is another war I'm doing in Tenerife. I'm currently back now as I'm recording the voiceover for it, but yeah, this one and then the GT one are the last 2 that were done in Tenerife. So some Tenerife war fights, some questionable internet, but it's fine, But yeah, we have almost got them down here. I just want to make sure I give onto those charges, and I decided to bait this out because I've only got one more fight with Nick Fury. Oh no, I don't bait it out, I'll just go for the kill, which is also fine. But yeah, don't care about the health loss, doesn't bother me too much. And yeah, we just have this Cersei, which is going to be taken with a long shot. And then, yeah, the other 2 fights will be Spiderwoman fights. And I've got to say, I'm loving using Spiderwoman this season. I think she's so much fun. Can't wait to use more of her. And yeah, just very excited to see how much more I can do with her. So, cannot complain at all. But yeah, alright, so we just got the Cersei here. And all we want to do is build up our Pure of Heart and get near thingy bars of power. And I decided to throw a Snell, get a bit of MD off, and she takes a big burst of damage. But then I kind of mess up there. Oh no, I didn't, never mind, maybe it's the next fight. She's about to go down, or do I mess it up here maybe? I bait this special attack, and then no, okay, it's next war, I mess up to a Cersei. That makes sense. Oh no, is it here? Yeah, it is here. Yeah, and then I run into the special, and then like an idiot, I throw the special 2 while she's stunned, and it almost kills me. So that was very, very dodgy. Yeah, that was that could have been very bad if the stun had lasted longer. I'd have been in trouble, because my health was melting with that one eye open. But yeah, we have this rank 4 Nico. I decided to put on an Invalm because that was my preference. Because I knew that obviously you go for intercepts of Spider-Woman and I might mess up. They wanted to assign someone else to this fight, but I told them to give it with me with Spider-Woman. And there was argument how I was going to play it, but I knew how I was going to play it. I have the Nick Fury synergy, which gives me a passive Fury every time I'd get a normal buff, and it doesn't go through, which obviously, yeah, when Nico puts the buff immunity on you, the buffs aren't coming through. I was just going to do special 2 special 1s, but in the end I decided to stop baiting special 1s because the invisibility is getting annoying. Again, I have to block 1, block the rest of it, does a good bit of damage to me, and then I hit into a thing. Not looking good at the moment. We've got 6 detonations on us. I take a combo, we're in the corner, I decide to use this to get out. Does a good bit of damage. Only 5 power stings, which wasn't ideal. And my Furies are really low, so at the moment I'm a little bit concerned. So I'm like, you know what? Let's change up the strategy and let's bait a special 2. get a nice wall back draft, bait it heavy, and then we get this big special 2 off, which gives me 16 power stings as well on her. And yeah, look at that massive burst of damage. She had nothing she could do there. And yeah, punished her with a 42,000 crates, and then yeah, that was very good. So yeah, that fight went from really average to really good as soon as I threw the special through. And then yeah, we have this, sorry, I'm still tired from my flight back. I'm a little bit jet lagged, but yeah, we have the Zyla boss, which we took last war. Made it look very easy last war, but I am going to make it look slightly trickier, which obviously no one wants to see. Everyone wants a nice easy fight, but the way I do it this time, I decided to make it really difficult for myself. So yeah, let's just get into this and walk you through it. So obviously not starting off with a light attack, baiting off with a heavy, which is fine. And now I want to get some intercepts off, get my 2 Furies already. I should have just gone for another intercept, not that ending of a light attack. I ate the end of the heavy the special, because I'm just stupid. And yep, I'm just trying to get a heavy bait, get it off, fine, no issues at the moment. Need to make sure I dex this with my Furies, get the dex, refresh the Furies, and now I want to intercept in special 2, but it doesn't give it to me. Decides to play really passive with it, wouldn't dash towards me, managed to get one there. And then yeah, special 2, 13 Furies at the moment, good start. Refresh these, and then we're going to go in for a nice beefy special 1. But what I did notice is they were not doing as much damage as last time, and there was no particular reason why. But yeah, it was quite annoying with the heavy bait, but we got it off there. I need him to throw a special or I'm going to lose all of my Furies. Luckily he throws it, and I get the last bit evaded for me by Spider-Woman. Get a nice free heavy punish. Yeah, we're currently on 15 Furies, which isn't bad. So another big special 1 should hopefully do a decent chunk. That's going to take him to 82%, and then the things only did 7%, but there was no reason why they should be that low, which really confused me, because last time they were doing so much damage. And I'm thinking, at this point, am I going to time out? Like, it's not looking too good. We get a heavy punish, which was nice. Gonna refresh the Furies into another special 1. Or do I go special 2? No, I go special 1, and that's fine. Don't get any. Oh, I get 5 passive Furies, that's alright. That bit does a bit more damage, but yeah, we're about to be halfway in-ish, and he's about halfway on health, so nowhere near as quick as the last one. Get the last hit evaded for me again, get the heavy punish, go for the dash in, get it, go for another special 1. Yeah, I'm just not sure why he's not taking anywhere near as much damage. It doesn't make any sense. Like, loads of Furies, but strange, very strange. Maybe the amplitude from Odin's, which I don't have on this time, was putting in more work than I thought. Get a nice heavy punish, but he actually stuns me out of it, sleeps me, goes unblockable. I'm just trying to get an intercept now. I definitely had that, and somehow I lost that, which didn't make any sense to me, but we get a special 2 off, take us to 15 Furies again, bait this, we're now ahead on time, so I know I'm not in much trouble, just need to get a heavy knockdown, bait a heavy, and then bait a special, and then go for a special on my own. But yeah, this fight is a very good fight, it just wasn't played particularly well this time, and I don't know why the power stings weren't doing as much damage, so a combination of all those factors made it quite confusing. But I think this baiting the special 2, I think that's what I need to do. I think baiting the special 2 gets you more, what's it called? I got quite lucky with that. It gives you more damage, but yeah, I got quite lucky with that. We're going to go for a special 1 for the kill, baiting this, and then he will die for sure. Nice 100k there. So yeah, I think that was what I was doing wrong. I was baiting the special 1s when I should have been baiting the special 2s. But as we can see, we did end up losing. New Nation played very well. Only 3 deaths to our defense. So fair play to them. They're looking on track for War Champ. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.